M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Here we are using my ICOM 7300, which is on the table over there, on my laptop, which is completely wireless, using the RS-BA1 version 2 ICOM software. Now you do need version 2 for this. I've put a link in the description that lets you find a place on eBay where you can buy it for £35. And I can tell you now, it's completely worth it. You can use it on more than one computer, and you can use it on more than one radio, and you can add more than one server. Now it can get quite confusing to set up. You've got to remember that in the setup process you are setting up in different radios like the ICOM 705 and the 7300, and different servers, which always can be confusing, and you're doing them on the same computer. So it's quite hard to describe, but what I'll show you is what this radio is doing on this laptop. So I'll just make this bigger so you can see it. So if you look here, we've got the server list, and you can have more than one thing here. So the idea of having more than one thing is you have different circumstances for different servers. So like in this instance, I want this wireless laptop to connect to my ICOM 7300 over there. You might go to, I don't know, a hotel room, and there could be different ports, different numbers. You might have a wired connection. You know, you might be using the server within, like the ICOM 705 has the facility for access mode. You might be using that in some way. So each server has individual settings. So this is the settings I've got. I'll just show you here. So the address I'm using is a local IP address, so I'm not outside the house, I'm just here at home. The control panel port UDP is 5001, and that is always that number in my settings, and that's the sort of default settings. They're not the only numbers you can use, but they are the ones that I use. And I've opened up a port in my router here at home for 5001 UDP, and then the reason I use user ID is to recognize the radio, so I know it's a 7300. And in the setup process of the server, it asks you, well, what password and what username do you want to use? It's that simple. So you can see it's connected there. Once it's set up and you turn on the laptop, it will connect. Now this is the confusing bit. I have the same window set up on my computer, which is connected to my 7300, and that is also a server, and that also says connected. So if you can imagine that this server is using this wireless computer laptop to connect to my desktop computer, which is just over there, but it could be the other side of the world with an external IP address, you know, with a public IP, to then link to the radio, and it completely controls the radio, and it turns the radio on and off. You know, that's the other thing. You can, as long as you leave the power supply connected to the radio, you can turn it off, on and off around the world. So now let's look at this. That's the server we're talking about. Now we're going to talk about the radio list. Let me just switch it over. So now we're on the radio list. So again, there is a wizard and a connection. There's connections and a wizard that you use to put these settings in. But again, same IP address. In your 7300, go into the CIV settings and set CIV address to number 94, which is what I have done. The reason you set baud rate at 115200 is because you really need that sort of speed, buffering, whatever they call it, to run the scope. Otherwise the scope won't come on, it won't work. Now audio device, again in the settings, and this video isn't really about doing the settings, it's more about me using them. You select what speaker and what microphone you're going to use. Now I'm having to speak into this webcam. I couldn't connect my normal microphone that I use because it confused the ports on this laptop, and it disconnected everything. So you have to be aware that when you're plugging things into these USBs, it does have an effect on your settings. So the virtual audio, to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what that is, but it could be something you select when you're using FT8, you know. And I noticed that in the device manager that does appear. Obviously you have to run your drivers before you install this. The link I've given for buying this in eBay, he does send you your files to install, and it's very straightforward installation really. But just remember, there are two files. When you run the two files and they open, there are two windows, and one is called I just want to get the right names here, the ICOM remote utility. Now the ICOM remote utility is what gives you these two windows for the server and the radio list. So that's pretty much, you do that first, set it all up first. When you hit connect, the funny thing is you hear the radio, yeah, and so then you've got an idea that it's working, yeah. Now when you want to get the control panel, so we can minimize this now. When you want to get the control panel, which is basically this nice window here, then you click the other window that has been created called the RS-BA1 remote control, which is this big window here, which controls everything on the radio. And if you, so you know, it's quite satisfying when it comes to life and it comes on, and you can see if you're controlling it, because you can look across to the radio and you can see. Now I did try and get the camera working on the radio, but because of all the settings and connections here, it was mucking up the ports, so I had to take it off. So take it from me, I can see it over there and it's exactly the same. Scope, you just push here at the top, see where it says scope here above my head, that's your scope. Let's go to it. So here's the scope here, off, on. You see that? Off, on. And yeah, when it's, I'm not going to turn it off now, but when you want to change the connect set, you have to click here. I'm not going to turn it off now, I don't want to, but when you disconnect or click it off here, the radio will go off, go into your connect set, and just check the ports and everything match up with your settings. So just what I'm going to do, I just want to check everything. I'm having a nice cup of tea, just on 80 meters. It looks very quiet. The antenna I'm using is a G5RV. Just lowering the RF gain a bit there. Let me just check something a minute. Okay. Right, anyway. So, send me a message if you're seeing me okay and you're hearing me okay. Hi, can you hear me? Right, okay. So let me know if you can hear me okay. So, I know it's early in the morning. It's only 9 AM here in the morning. So let's just go through the bands a little bit. So you can click the arrow and you can literally drag it right and left. or you can click the VFO and scroll downwards. Now if you wanted to scroll bigger steps, you just tap on the larger frequency amounts and then just click on the VFO, and look, we're going up and down. It's not very good. Let's try another preamp. I was hoping to get a bit better than that. Just very, very quiet. Anyway, let's just go through. We'll go to the digi modes. Yeah, it's just not very good conditions, is it? So let's go to 40 meters. Bring the RF gain back up. Actually, we'll give it a tune as well. That probably will help, wouldn't it? Get the RF gain back where it should be. Now power, we'll get the power low. Yeah, the power's very low there. Let's give it a tune. So we're going to click tune here. First of all, we turn the tuner on. Look, yeah, I can hear it all. I can hear the radio clicking away, and then we'll click tune. And there we are. Now with SWR we can see here. So let's microphone wise, I think it's actually using the microphone from this desktop, so it won't be very good. I'm not even sure, because I'm more setting this up for just receive today, just so I can test it. But let's just go into transmit anyway and just do a quick test. So we're in transmit. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo, Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo. Yeah, I can't see much happening there. I did connect it to my microphone the other day and it was working fine. But we're just doing receive today. Let's see if we can hear anyone. So let's click here. You can hear digi mode. Now you can actually type in frequency. So if I select there, I can go 7074 000 enter, and we go to that frequency. So I clicked away then, but so let's just tune through. Let's do the RF gain so we can see the peaks a bit better. And let's just tune through. Nice to find at least one. There's one. It's not very loud. Sort of relying on the laptop audio, so I'm hoping that you can hear that. Well, have a listen to that for 1 minute.
And Chris was 5'9" with QS Baker. At times I could hear you without understanding you, but now that you've come up, so I'm delighted. I have increased my power. I'm voice peaking over 300 watts, which I don't normally do. I like to run a maximum of 100. Unlike our mutual friend Bob H.I. So, what can I tell you? I've missed you, that's for sure. I get messages about you from time to time. From Bob, I have regular contact. Well, we'll manage to exchange more in due course once we get flowing again. Wonder how you copy me, Doug, and how
Right, sorry about that. Right. So,
I'm on the border, but I've got a Derbyshire postcode, so I say I live in Derbyshire. It's easier, and New Mills is in Derbyshire. How much you know, go on?
Right, sorry about that. It's getting organised. Now I'm trying to remember how to get it a bit louder. There is a way. Let's have a look. Set mode, not there. Not there. Now remember, there is a volume control. A bit louder.
I thought you were in Yorkshire, but it makes sense now. I've not been on HS that much in recent years, so hence the confusion. But no, it all makes sense now in Belgium. So but it appears that the conditions are up and down a little bit, but I'm hoping I'm not fading away too much. But you said I'm quite a bit stronger than Doug. I've got reasonable height here, on the side of a hill, about 600 feet above sea level. But if I was a bit higher, I could get to 1,000 feet. I don't do bad for...
Right, okay. Well,
I could be at the bottom of the valley where I would struggle.
just sort of looking around here, to be honest.
Well, one thing though,
Learning as I go, really. You can actually record. There's a record folder here. Right, now I can see now I've turned my microphone on now. So let's see what happens. 1, 2. Now if you look here on the window here, see these, you've got the AF, which is the, you know, the normal sort of speaker sound. But on here you've got the, now let's get it right. 1, 2. Even I'm getting confused. The best way is to test, so let's do a transmission again. Let's move off this band. We'll just move off. There's a few about now. So let's move on. Let's do a transmission again. Let's tune. And let's get the power up a bit higher. And let's do a transmission just to see if it does transmit. So it looks like it did, but it's feeding back, so that's fine. It's all about getting your settings right, and I'm brand new to this, but it's still fun. So let's have a little listen here. See the way you suddenly get these weird waveforms? That's because things like my fridge are kicking in. Should unplug it really. I wonder if we can unplug. Let me see if I can unplug the fridge. Yeah. Look at the difference that made, unplugging the fridge. It's amazing, isn't it? So it is, yeah, it's very convenient doing this.
Yankee Gold 5-5, 5 and 5 in a French Florafona 0041, 5 to 5 in a French Florafona 0041, Roger? Fox, 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 0, 0, 41. Attention, Oscar Nancy, Fox, Fox, 0, 776. Thank you for the call, the 5, 7344. Delta Radio, your phone, over. Hotel Bravo 9, Delta Radio Mexico, good morning, 59.
So it's sounding good.
Okay, thank you very much for the short contact, 44, see you then.
Let's try it.
Mike 0, Mike Charlie, Park to Park.
Fine.
Park to Park, 5 please.
So we can move the arrow. We can just use the mouse to do it. It's cooler than that. Let's just move around to, let's try 20. I know it's a bad time for 20, but let's try it anyway. So the usual digibands. You can set this up to do FT8 as well. I'm using a G5RV at the moment. I do have a really good long wire out there for 20 meters.
Japan, America, England, London, America, November, Delta, Zealand, Island. Go ahead.
Yes, Zealand, I have it okay. Well, you know, it's very normal for you, but for my English to pronounce it, you know, it's quite tricky. I have difficulty pronouncing some English words. Hi.
Yeah, okay. Also, sorry for my English. I don't have them on the school. I don't in touch with you on the hand here. Dave, I have to memory, so 41 just now, yeah?
No, your English is fine, not a problem. I can understand you perfectly. Yeah, well, I mean, we're supposed to be speaking English, but well, sometimes the brogues here in Northern Ireland, it makes, even when I go up
to Northern Ireland,
inland, sometimes they have difficulty understanding me, over.
Yeah, well, sure, yeah. I have a good friend of me, also a Hemel racer. His name is Henry O'Connor. Maybe here he can look on his on the YouTube. He's saying
Yes, I know Henry. Have you heard of a chap from Belfast called Rob McCullough?
No. David, I know him from 42 years, and he's a very kind man. I know him for 42 years now, okay?
Okay, well, he won't know me, but I've heard of him. I know of him. He's well known here, over.
It's not for me now. He's living, that's a 6 kilometers north from me, yeah.
Yes, okay. All right, well, do me a favor. I think you might like some of his music, over.
Yeah, okay. I will do this later, okay?
Yeah, no problem. You're good if you wish, and just a suggestion. I think you might, maybe not all of it, but you might like some of his music. Anyway, it's been great talking to you, Frank, and hopefully we'll do it again. Some lady came up during your previous transmission, and she must be close by in frequency, but she didn't cause too much difficulty. I could just hear her calling. Anyway, there you go. Thank you very much for the QSO, and perhaps we'll hook up on 10 meters when the conditions change, or some other band. That's quite an antenna arrangement, I'm impressed. Thanks again for the QSO, Frank. 73.
so you can do split frequency, like so.
OV1, CVX, GI4.
Always looks good on the display.
Yeah, okay, Dave. Thank you much for the contact. 7 and 6 to you. Good morning. Have a good day and long weekend to you and you, Sam. Take care. See you next time on the day. I'm still going to meet you again. Very good morning. Thank you.
My pleasure, Frank. Give my regards.
Let's have a look at the filters.
Well, you stay safe. Take care. Bye-bye.
Here's the different filters. Moving the filters around. Like so.
Oscar Victor 1 Charlie Delta X-ray. Oscar Victor 1 Charlie Delta X-ray.
Notch. Let's do night. Turn that off. Noise blanket. AGC here. We can attenuate if we want. Change antennas. Mic set. You have a little thing come up.
Thank you much for the information. The mic chip is living on the island of Skeland. Island is Skeland here in Denmark. And the weather today is sunny morning. Temperature warming up to 60 today. You
can actually change the colour on the scope as well yourself just by selecting settings.
101.
And I can, memory wise, if you click memory here, you can bring in your code plug or your memory channels. If you hold down on the MW here, it will save whatever's on the screen into your memory. So if I go back to my memories now, it will be there saved somewhere. I'm not sure if you can see that window. Maybe I need to bring that window in. Let's see if I can bring the window in for the memory. Right, okay, there's the memory window.
For 40 meters to 10 meters, my ICOM IC is 12 meters. And 40 meters, I have 3 elements from 40.
There you go. So, if we choose a memory group, so here, if we go to memory group, by going up and down here, go to memory group 4, and memo. Let's go memory group 4, memo 4. And let's go to a frequency we want to listen to. Let's do that one, and then say if you want to save it in the memory in 4 and 4, yeah, just hold down MW so that when you click memory, if you go to group 4, channel 4, look, it's put it in there. You just double click it and name it. and it's in there, so you get the idea. That's our memories. A lot of noise on 80 meters. Yeah, a lot of interference on 80. Let's go back to 40.
Until we got set up here in 2014.
that summer was the first time I could realistically get on 40 and 80 metres. And I had about a year and a half of it where it was almost there, so it was really every day I could push out here on 40 and work the length and breadth of the UK and beyond. And then it fell through the floor, didn't it? So I'm really hoping the solar cycle gets going properly. And this sort of thing is a daily occurrence again, because I was a dyed-in-the-wool CW man. I did nothing but for 10 years. Started very, very young, age 20 with a G7, 21 with this call. And I got into my 30s and I sort of grew up. I had a lot more life experience. I realised there was such a thing as a microphone. And if anything now, John, the CW, the standard is really slick. Some of the boards is just unreadable. And the latest one now is you don't call the station, you just go your call sign. I'll call a CQ call, and they won't say C0RGUDE, whoever, they'll just give the call. And to me, that's just IDing, you haven't called me, so I keep them going, and they'll go back to them. They haven't called me, so the operating style has changed dramatically for the worse. So I'm not as keen on CW anymore. But really, still, I only use the microphone on this band in Europe. The HS band is actually all CW. So I'm on, and I'm running an old transceiver at India Charlie 735. 28 years old now, and I'm just scratch on it like you have got. Full power, 100 watts, and the antenna's from the Netherlands. It's a high-end fed antenna, which is a multi-band antenna wire antenna. Well, it's installed this way, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It's about 13 metres down to about 5 at the far end, 23 metres long. And there's no user required on 5 bands, but it is bandwidth on 18 with a loading coil. And let's get on.
Bit quiet.
up to a week again.
Right, we'll leave it on that and then we'll end the stream. So it's fun playing.
W0BFY, this is Golf 4, November Kilo Whiskey, G4NKW, calling what? Yeah, G4, November Kilo Whiskey, 51W0BFY, how are you doing? Good morning, my name's John, interested in North Wales, good? Yeah, okay, John. Good morning to you. Just a couple of minutes. On the side there, the name is Graham, Golf Romeo, Alpha Hotel, Alpha Mike, and the location is about 14 miles northwest of Cambridge, a small town called St. Ives. And you're 5 and 9, over? Yeah, okay, Graham. Yeah, thanks for the call. You also find me out about 10 to 15 dB over on that. So also, since the time since we got good to G. And 100 watts on ICOM 7700. Just testing it out. I'm not sure I'm doing a on SSB. I'm just trying it out with both feeders with the 428 75 ohm stuff. So you know, which is about 22 feet. Once you take the loss exactly out of the way.
There you go.
Just trying it out for a good match. And I'll look at about 7.1. It's 1 to 1. It's doing very well there, yeah, very well indeed, yeah, good job there. I'm running 100 watts also. The antenna is a G5RB, not in a good location. I keep telling people this probably gets boring, but it starts off in the loft, in the roof space, and it goes out to opposite sides of the house through the air grating, sloping inverted V, and a bit better at one side to make it fit in the required space, but it gets me out, you know, can't rumble really. I mean, 40 metres, that used to be my favourite band, but like it was mentioned earlier, it's died, you know. I just hope it's going to recover, because I could cover all the UK and Europe quite easily, you know, on this band, but for the past few years now, it's been in the doldrums. From G4NKW. Yeah, G4NKW, MW0BFY. Yeah, fine there, Graham, and yeah, everyone's talking about the cycle 25, but it's saying it's going to be a double cycle, isn't it? You know, it's going to come back, and it's going to be brilliant, but I would say, you know, after that, you know, what can you do? You just got to take whatever comes, but, yeah, 40 Meters is my favourite band as well. I think it's just one of those bands that never closes, all through the night, even though it's BX. And like now, this is what's unusual. It's a G, isn't it? It's but it's quite easy to get on the band if you've got a small garden as well. I know my garden's only 66 foot long, from the back door to the bottom of the garden. I'm sure it was built by radio amateurs back in the 50s. 66 foot long. But getting on 80 metres is a bit of a challenge. I've tried the G5R, but even that 102 foot, I've had to bend the end and dog leg in, and I couldn't get on with that. So in the end I went with an inverted L. So right at the bottom of the garden, 20 foot scaffolding pole, and now aluminium one, the old fashioned aluminium one, really thick wall as well. And I found a piece of aluminium just stuck in the top of that, 22 feet tall. And there's very tough to the wire as well at the back to the upstairs bedroom window, and they're thrown into the quarter like this. There's a bungee I get up between it, but and that's set against well, it's got radios underneath the ground going to that point, but all around the garden I've got other anchor points of ground mounted posts with other radio plates, so it's in total I've got 140 radios under the ground, and they're all connected together, so it's plenty of earth here. And that's the
seems to work very well on 80 metres all the way up to 10 really. I've got this 41 tuner power at the feed point, so it's just working all the bands. So that's my no band sort of antenna. That's the other on the top band, so put down there I should say. But yeah, but from there, just do what we can do, mate. When all else fails, jump on the internet, 593K on one of these chat rooms. Hi, W0BFY.
Yeah, G4NK, yes, I know. I've done a bit of that. I've used DMR. I've got a hotspot here, I get to the internet. But it keeps changing, you know, if you leave it alone for a few months, everything's changed and nothing works. So you've got to pull your hair out of it to make sure it's trying to get it working again. So, I much prefer working at HF, to be honest. It's, you know, my ideal. I don't really like repeaters and big depth on repeaters. I don't have time to get involved with that. You know, waiting in a queue to say a few words. Just doesn't appeal to me at all. But that's just me, you know, I'm a bit of an oddball, shall we say. Yes, for the other bands, I've got a cobweb antenna, which is mounted on the end of the garage. I live about 20 feet from the ground, but it works very well when the bands are open. It's superb, you know, for the size of it. I can do a bit more power now, and I worked into the stage yesterday on 20 metres. The first time for quite a long time, so I've been quite active. But also top band, you mentioned top band. I grew up in Northern got a tree, and a few years ago I put up a helical vertical up against the tree. Then the top of that went across the garden, front garden, to a neighbour's very low tree, then sloped back towards the house, with one radial buried under the sort of line of sight of the aerial, if you get my drift. And it works quite well, considering, you know, it's not nowhere near efficient, but it works very well for what I want to use it for, so I've got most angles covered. I also work on 270 sometimes, mainly 70 cents. The odd call there, and also 6 metres. I've got a white stick antenna on the end of the gable up the top, 2 shots at 6 metres, and that works quite well, 6 metres for the 2 weeks when it opens up in the summer. MW0BFY G4NKW.
Yeah, G4NKW, MW0BFY. Yeah, thank you again, already, Justin. I don't go down there. I've had a few shouts, and I've had New York once. I don't know if you're listening before. I'm a CW man mainly, yes, that's where I go. And I've had New York once, so me across the panel, on top band, just the one. And the also contact, less than 10 contacts I've had really, to be honest. Down there, on 1933 and 42 and 1920.
It's not great conditions, is it?
Golf 4 Romeo
Cheers. You can actually change the colour in the scope.
I think it must have stopped over top of us and made up for the low rainfall in May, so sorry, in April. So there we are. We just have to grin and bear it, I suppose. But as you say, it's a good day to stay indoors. Right, I'll just see if there's anybody else around this morning.
See I can't transmit, innit? Because I'm getting feedback. So need to go in and just, maybe I could just change the settings. What we're going to do, I'm just going to see if I can change the settings to get my microphone to work. What we got here, so just so you can see here what my settings are. Just I'm on COM6 115200 94 CIV. I haven't changed that, whatever that means. Audio device voice memory, I'm guessing that's just for recording. Click OK. So I can't see there's much I can change in that. So if I look at the little window, got the little window here. That's the usual. Settings. I got a feeling I've got to disconnect to change them, so let's go cancel. Disconnect. It's a bit scrambled. Oh. No, that's not the one you want to see. You want to see this one. This is the one I'm going to try and get my audio working, or my microphone working. So we're disconnected at the moment. Right, so settings. The speaker is my laptop. Now the microphone, we're going to use the webcam. We'll click OK, because I haven't got anything else plugged in. Unless I could try and plug in my mic where the mouse is going. That shouldn't affect the speaker. So I've got a microphone here. Not sure if you're still seeing me, but anyway, whatever. I'll just keep trying. Like so. Right, we've got a microphone in. So, microphone's in. Settings. Right, microphone. HN2. Usual speakers. Click OK. Click connect. Right. Now we'll turn it on. Right, we're back in. Advert. Right. Let's tune. Okay. Why has it gone weak? Okay. 1 2 1 2. Should we see if the microphone works? Right, we're going to tune. Right, and then we're going to test the microphone. So we're using this microphone, HN2 zoom. Let's transmit and see if it gets feedback. Mic 0, Fox X-ray Bravo, M0 FXB. Yeah, that seems to be working. All we got to do is turn off the monitor function, and then we won't hear ourselves. So, settings. Well, I don't really mind hearing myself. Should we give a call out? 1 2 1. It's definitely working. M0 FXB. So, let's go back and try and break in. Right, let's turn the power up. Let's tune quickly. Right, we're going to call. Let's check what power we're on. Right. Let's... Right, we're going to give a call. Right, here goes. Cheers. You go up a bit higher. Just waiting for a gap. It's getting a bit weak now. Yeah, Lionel, I'm going to try and transmit. I've got my mic. They're a bit busy on here, aren't they? So, have a look at my mic settings, Lionel. It's quite hard to get in there. 7160. Let's try 7145. You can type in using the keyboard. No. How about here? I'm going to try now. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo. Yeah, you're right, I just turned it off. I need to turn the monitor thing off because I'm hearing myself. I might have to turn off and turn the monitor off. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm going to turn off. I'm just going to disconnect and just turn the monitor section off because it's making me echo. I've just got to remember where it is, so I'll find it. Can't see it. Options, settings. It's the one that says monitor. Have a look at my settings while I'm at this. Coffee, cough, cough. Yeah, there's monitor. Right, I can't see settings for monitor. Lionel, have a look at my settings. Have a good look. Well, I can't see it on any of these. There's the server. If I just go to properties, no, it's not there. No, I could have sworn there was a monitor setting somewhere. No, can't see it. And I'm going to reconnect. Just check the AF. Volume, LR mix, settings. Then you go mod, mic, V audio, file, but mic's the one I used. Server list, no, alright, well we're going to reconnect and then try and get a contact. Alright, we're back on. Alright, we'll try and check it. We'll try and check in a minute. Trying to get a contact. I'll wait and see if I can call in. Right, let's check in. Here goes. Mike 0 Fox X, Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo, Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo. I got a bit of an echo, so it's a bit annoying. Yeah, he heard me. Here goes. Yeah, Roger, it's Mike 0 Foxtrot X-ray Bravo, Southwest UK. He heard me. There you go. I'm in the list. Cheers to being in the list. So as you can see, it does get contact. So what I'll do is I'll mute it when I reply. I'll mute it.
Italy, Tom in Sierra Sierra 72. Go ahead.
I'm just seeing if I can mute it anyway.
Fox X-ray Bravo, go ahead.
Just going to see if it mutes everything.
You're 5 and 7 there, GPS 18. Yes, on the 5 and 7, also 5 and 7, Tony, also 5 and 7. Yeah, factory also 5 and 7, Bravo to work you on 30. Roger, Roger, and Brian was there. Go ahead, Brian, G0FGI. Yeah, thanks a lot, John. 5 and 9, 59, G0BFJ. QSL, the 5 and 9, also 5 and 9, Brian. And there was a GI with SZW in the call. Go ahead. Seamus, thank you for 5 and 9. You're also 5 and 9. Also 5 and 9 from G0FGI.
Right, do I sound alright now? If he calls me, I'll call back. Did he call me?
G4NMI, 5 and 9, G0FGI.
Can you tell me if he calls me?
Sorry about that. There was a lot of stations calling at the time. Right, thank you for the 5 and 9. Also 5 and 9, David.
Right, we're ready.
A rundown, there's a big list at the moment. I think somebody said there was a mobile there. Is there a mobile station out there? I didn't pick up. Go ahead, the mobile. Whiskey Alpha Bravo. Whiskey Alpha Bravo. Roger, G7WAB. I think it's Steve that's got the call. 5 and 5 with me, Steve. 5 and 5. G0FGI. Yeah, good morning. There's Whiskey Alpha Bravo. Thanks for the 5 and 5. QSL, the 5 and 9. Right, let's try and do a rundown.
Right, he's going down the list.
Please and pass it on. Top of the list, M0BKV.
I'm actually listening on the radio, not the laptop. So I've muted the laptop. I can turn the volume up on the radio. I can see it in the distance. I'm completely wireless. There's no wires connecting me to this system. It's all done via server to server. So this laptop to that computer, which is connected to the ICOM 7300. Lovely radio, of course. So when I key, I'm just keying on the laptop. So if you haven't been here from the beginning, this is the RS-BA1 software version 2. Then you basically load what they call the remote utility unit on both laptops and computer. Then the remote control, which is basically the big screen you can see. And then you're basically loading up the server settings on each computer so that the computers can talk to each other wirelessly via your local area connection or the internet. But the last computer is what connects to the radio via a USB cable. So yeah, there's a setup process, but it's well worth it. It's made me use my HF stuff a lot more I use it a lot more because I'm always sat at this table anyway. It's the kitchen table. So I'm always sat here anyway, so now I can literally, because my son's always on the other computer, and so as long as that computer's on, I can connect to that my ICOM, and I can even turn it on and off. And I can do it with the 705 as well. So I need to take a note of his signal report really, don't I? I'm about 4 and 4 is my report. It's getting a bit weak. Can't really hear him very good now. He's like about 3 now. So the conditions have not gone in my favour. It's a shame. No. 5.8. Yeah, mine's gone weak. Ah, there you are. He's peaking at about 6 now. That's better. He's coming back up now. Yeah, he's up now, so he was more like, I agree, a 5 and 8 then. So it's the other stations that were weak, not him. What's his call sign again? Can you type me his call sign, Andy? Must be me soon. See, yeah. Do you think I should call Andy? No. Oh, so I'll call in. He is weak to me. Getting a load of interference now. I don't think I've been called to work anyone. Maybe it didn't confirm my call sign. I don't think it's happening, but oh well. We'll just quickly flick through the other couple of other bands. Oh, it's me. Mike 0 Foxtrot X-Ray Bravo. So I'm getting an echo.
Golf 0 Fox Golf Italy Sierra 7 over.
Yeah, thank you very much. M0 FXB, you're 5 and 7, 5 and 7. Thanks a lot. Back to you.
Roger for the 5 and 7. Could you give me your WAB square if you know it, please? Over.
IO81. Yeah, Roger, it's IO81. IO81.
We'll get somebody to work that one out for us if you could, please, somebody. Make a couple of calls, Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo.
Yeah, okay, my name's Andreas and it's Mike 0 Foxtrot X-Ray Bravo in Western Supermare. G4 Oscar Bravo Bravo M0FXB.
Just a minute, Mike there, Golf 4 Oscar Bravo Bravo. We just stand by a moment, please. We're running a long list. We'll come to you at the bottom, just a few more to go. M0 Fox X-Ray Bravo. Would you like to give attention on the list to call?
Yeah, Roger, I wasn't sure who was calling me, so I'll just come back again. Okay, well I think that's enough. I got a bit confused, but the main thing is you can see that the software is working great, the mic's working great. Yeah, I need to work out how to sort of chat without getting feedback and all that. But overall, it's a great bit of kit, isn't it? So I'm just gonna go off, just quickly go to a couple of the other bands, and then I'm gonna end the stream. It's been going on for quite a while. So here we are on 20. Looks like it's picking up a bit now. There you go. Yeah, the conditions have got better now. I might try and get in on this one. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo.
Station with whiskey on the call. Station with whiskey on the call. Go ahead. Zulu. Yep. Golf 4 Zulu Charlie Whiskey. Germany 4. Germany 4 Zulu Charlie Whiskey. This is Mike India 0 Sugar Delta Radio. Return. The name here that side is Derek Delta Echo Radio Echo Kilowatt Roy. The name here is Derek, and nice to work you. You're a good signal here this morning. You're 59 plus here. You're 59 plus here into North Ireland this morning. QSF. Germany 4 Zulu Charlie Whiskey. This is Mike India 0.
Yeah, it's working good. Yeah, it's gone quiet now. Can't hear you. No. Yeah, I can't hear the other station.
It does work good. The 590 is a really good radio, and it's good. They work.
Well, we're getting 5 and 9 really from
on 20 meters, and you're sounding great.
this station.
You're sounding absolutely great. Your audio is good. Your signal's good there, and good to see about a skip coming in on the short propagation there. Over.
If you have another look round, see what else is about. That's 14,200. We might come back. Let's have a look here. No. The most powerful signal I'm seeing is that one. Oh, it's gone now. Right, quickly look at 40, then we'll vanish. Oh, we've been there, aren't we? Let's go to 80. Always quite a lot of QRM there. Yeah, way too much. That's okay. So it's been about an hour. So 7.3, thanks for watching. If you enjoy my channel, please subscribe. 7.3, all the best.